All right.
Slow us know when we're live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AGL number 8. I'm Gandhi alongside of Maven. Maven, we saw as East Team 1 was able to take that first blood on the Haven Team Slayer. We are going into Skyline, capture the flag.
Yep. And if you have not restarted your or refreshed your browser, please do it because we did have
tell them to refresh.
Stream restart.
We just had to do a little bit. So we brought you guys a little bit of an Astro listening and gave you guys
they wanted to hear a Sud fight. I think I checked my tweets during that little break and I saw everyone asking for a listen-in for the Suds. So, you know, I know some people don't enjoy their antics, but they certainly do provide a level of entertainment.
Yeah, they. You know, I always said that if MTV ever paid attention to gaming, that honestly, they would be on MTV.
Oh, they'd have to be.
They would have to be.
I would actually really like them to have their own reality show.
I think they should.
Yeah, it'd be marvelous.
Reality show for Reality Check. Ooh, what a storyline! Holy cow! Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, capture the flag on Skyline. This is the All-Star Classic. Gandhi alongside Maven. Skyline, capture the flag, Maven. Very, very fast-paced game. Sometimes we see it end with, you know, 2 flags. Sometimes we see it 5-4. We have you never know what to expect. But on Skyline, it is going to be the first to 5 flag caps will take the game. The flag has to be at home to score. And really, the only power weapon on the map is going to be that sticky detonator bottom middle.
Oh my!
Yeah, Sud got it.
Yeah, that was. But this has actually become, honestly, it might be my favorite game type. I really enjoy it because it's all about coordinated pushes. And the one thing that I've really noticed, and the hours I've now spent playing this particular game type, you basically only have 2 options with this flagpole.
Yeah.
You pull a DMR, you try to get out bottom middle, and by 2 I mean you really have 1. Just take it out in DMR because. Even if you have, you have your whole team, let's say needle side, and you want to push it out needle, they still will spawn at bottom needle ramp or on the pillars. It'll happen time and time again. So DMR is really your only option, and I think you're going to see in this game. That's about all you're going to see, except the occasional bottom middle attempt.
It's so tough because there's no way that you can actually run at needles, man. Like, you're basically going to spawn benches, and when we go to an extra listen in up in Boot here in a bit, you're going to notice that everyone's going to say benches. We call it needle. It's interchangeable, but 80% of the time the enemy's going to spawn there. The only time you can actually block that is if you have a guy on the needle stairs and he has to sit in the middle.
Yeah.
You're going to block the bottom and the top, but then even still, then they get split spawns and their flag, and on the street, it's just, you don't want
It's just much easier to pull it out DMR. And you know, I hate to listen in so early, but I know the reason you guys want to hear it so badly. So we'll have to listen in here so you can hear, you know, the Ryanu versus APG and the Sud battle.
Protect your flag.
Really didn't count. You think I'm flag? Yeah, Mike might be off. Try to stay alive.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you right now.
I hear you, Mike.
They're flag. We got pull, guys. We can push up.
One shot, dude. It's absolute on the flag.
I'm pushing up.
They're not going for nothing. They're not going for either. Now they're going for return.
All right, I'm pushing in. I'm
Absolute on the flag. He's at return. He's going in.
You guys, one shot. They're
Oh.
both one shot.
Bottom middle.
They're belt one shot. They're belt to one shot. They're belt to bottom mid. He's their belt to the DMR. They're belt to DMR.
All right, well, I'm trying to stay alive.
I'll get you back.
That's sticky dead.
And one's bottom middle.
I'll be back. Back up.
Go on.
Hand on their
Their flag
pipes.
behind
You got it.
Where's he on? I'm coming in to help.
One
Back down.
Look at
Back
the
down.
pipes. Yeah,
Yeah, the window.
The window?
And the window.
The window's got nade. I'm trying to stay alive.
I think it'd be
I think I
alright.
hit him with a nade.
He's the main ramp. He's the main ramp.
Dude, bottom, chase me too hard. Chase me hard. Chase me hard.
And top mid.
I'll stay alive.
God, dude, he's on the ramp. On the ramp.
Flag down their
Yeah,
street. Flag is
I'm
down their
weak over
street.
here. I'm trying not to
Oh,
get.
he killed me.
They got
Above
above
you.
me? Yeah.
We're two dead.
Nice shot.
Nice. You kill that, Ryan. Kill him.
Watch out their
Maybe
DMR.
touch if you
Absolute their
want.
DMR.
And our benches.
Nice.
Our
Another guy on the
benches
benches?
are
Yeah, you can
two
go.
of
Two of them.
Stay alive.
Two of them open.
We still got this, man. It's a long game. Let's go.
I'm nading. Ryan, hold on.
They're glass.
Okay, I'm going top middle.
Two there, dude.
Actually, I'm going there.
He's on
Near.
the boat. We going.
Okay, he's going bottom
Top
middle.
middle. He
Lift
lifted.
the top middle.
Oh,
Lift the top middle. I have shots to the guy top middle. He's one dead. I got top middle. Don't want
Two
to.
down.
Nice, dude.
Tornado's on me right now.
Open.
I'm gonna lift back top
Yo, the
middle.
window.
Their window is weird.
I'm going our
Guys,
belt.
they're street. They're street.
They're straight.
They're for
Yeah,
ramp.
they're
Flame
belt.
is touch. Flame
Hey,
is
their
touch.
belt. One spawn
They're
here.
DMR. They're DMR for sure. Two at least by
Watch
their
out their
car.
belt.
Two by their car.
One
Traded with
shot.
one, we're three dead.
Our
On the
benches, our
retreat.
needle stairs going to our base. They're gonna be at our base, guys.
He's
Three of
gonna
us
lift
dead.
up top mid their side. Lifting up top mid their side. Hey,
Top middle weak. Stay alive. Running our flag.
Wow, the nade
Running our
fucking
flag
melted
DMR
me, man.
side. Stay alive. I'm at their street right
Watch
now.
out their box.
He's on DMR. He's at me.
I got him.
Nice, dude. On the DMR, chill.
Their street right now.
We can go window. We
Run
go
the
window.
flag. Run the flag.
All right, I'm going for the
That's two
flagpole.
dead. That's two dead.
I'm pulling it.
Weak on their needle stairs.
Another one on you. Another
We
one
can
on you.
release
I got
that.
him.
Bitches. On the
Benches.
other
Pulling
Go
it.
low.
Yeah,
Go low.
benches, we go.
On their bitches? Is he going for
One
Dutch?
shot bottom, dude.
Is
What's
he
up,
going for
bottom?
Dutch?
He's
Watch
a
for
good
Dutch.
Gonna go for it. He's on it right now. He's
Watch out over there.
Watch out on a mic. Dead.
I got him.
Nice,
He's
dude.
gonna go for it again, I think.
Flags down in the basement, dude.
We got return. Yeah, we
Top
can't
middle.
get
Top middle. Top middle APG.
Stay alive.
Nice. Two
Stay
dead.
alive.
I'm one shot, guys.
I'm at their
shot,
street.
open.
Their DMR. Hold on. I mean their needles. I have shots to this guy. I got him.
Nice,
Yo,
dude.
the needle-
One
nice,
shot in the back,
guys.
dude.
Watch out their
I'm at their base. I'm looking at their DMR.
I got their
He's on our window. He's on our window.
There's two
Their
dead.
flag
right.
spawn on me.
He's weak,
I'm coming.
I got
I'm
him.
coming over. Nice, dude.
Right,
Last
let's
guy on our
guys,
side.
go
Last
on.
guy's on our side.
Yeah, and their benches on me.
All right, hold on.
Oh, it's
So
going
one
plain.
so
Yeah.
one weak. So one
Take it
weak.
that side. Let's go get that.
I'm staying
One's
alive.
weak.
On our stairs. Our stairs. There's
Run them,
Last
coming.
as you can.
I'm going for it.
Weak at our stairs. Another guy on their DMR ramp. I don't know where he went.
Let's double team, man. Two on the ramp.
Yeah,
Two on the ramp.
over there.
Stay alive, Tyler. Don't
Stay
die.
alive.
Don't die for this.
I'm going up.
Watch their watch your court area.
One just got sticky
Bottom
on their
and
court weak. Ryan Noob's really weak. Their court was sticky.
Nice. Go down there. Weak slam. One dead.
Stay alive. Don't die. Don't die.
They're close.
Under their court. Their court.
So two's weak on their belt. Weak on their belt. He's gonna go for flag touch. He's bottom mid going for flag touch.
Yeah.
Two on
Two's
top mid, both
two
weak.
just
Two on
listed.
top mid, both weak. Ola and Sun too.
The rest one shot. The rest one shot. Yeah.
Let's go for grab. He's yeah. Two dead, guys.
Yeah,
Two
I
dead.
got
That's two
two dead.
frags.
Slay.
Or belt and
Slay.
top middle. Their side top middle. That's two. Stay alive, Mike. Don't do it.
I'm getting re.
He's one shot top mid.
I see him.
I don't see him. I don't see
He's
him.
just fucking. He's still
I
here.
died. They're basement right now. They're basement going their belt. He's on the underneath the belt. Jump.
They're benches. They're benches.
Going
Sean.
bottom mid, I think. Baby's gonna lift.
DMR.
Bottom mid. Lift it up right now.
I'm looking.
Let me
He's
get it.
behind me. He's behind me. Top middle.
I need it, top mid. Nice, nice.
That was all done.
I'm on there open.
I'm on main.
Watching the DMR. DMR right now. Ryan Noob.
I'm behind him. I'm
Ryan
behind him.
Noob right now. He's weak.
I'll get him.
Nice job.
I'm
The
looking at
flag on
flag.
pipes. The pipes. Hold up.
Behind us top mid somewhere.
APG have help.
Do that.
I'm looking behind me. Their needles. It could be at our
Front of the base. The courtyard. The courtyard.
I got your help.
One shot.
One
Just
shot.
one shot.
Absolutely.
Get your shield back. Get your shield back.
Ryan, watch out.
Flames are weak on their DMR.
That guy close.
He's coming down, Sean, behind you.
He is.
Yeah. It's gonna be DMR to fight.
That's three dead. That's three
Last
dead.
guy. He's at our base.
He's top mid.
Still alive. Still alive, flag guy.
Run it.
Ola's one shot top mid. He dropped their court. He dropped their court.
I'm getting naded.
Watch our DMR.
Sun two's weak top mid. Sun two's weak top mid.
Flames
One
are
shot. Two one shots bottom
You're
mid.
the only one alive.
Stay alive. It's not
We're
worth
about
it.
to go for return now. They're going for return now.
Not worth it.
Just make. We're gonna spawn bottom stairs.
Two of them there. Two of them there. They're coming in now. Coming in from open.
Our benches. Ryan.
They're flat, guys. They're
On
flat.
the base.
They're straight on each
That's
other.
pretty weak.
I did. My fault. My fault.
Straight,
He's
guys.
dropping their court. Their court.
Holy shit.
One shot with flag. One shot with flag.
Flag's dead.
You dead.
Watch
On
behind
their
their
basement. Their basement. Their basement. That's three dead. That's three dead.
Reach him. I'm getting reach him.
Oh, the street from DMR. The street from DMR.
Alright.
He's going pipes. Going pipes. The guy over on
I'm on their
got
bed
you.
right now.
I'm ready. To the flag, guys. Oh, shit. To the flag right now. To the flag. Three in there. Three in their
weak.
needle side.
Where
They're
they
pipe side. Pipe side. Pipe
Might
side.
not be able to
One's on
push him,
AR.
guys.
Two on pipes. AR and pipes. AR and pipes. Right now. Pipes and AR.
Another guy to your left.
Right to your left.
He did that. Ryan Noob's one shot.
They're
Nice.
benches.
There's
I'm running
another
over
one weak. That'll be three dead. That'll be three dead if you kill
Follow
him.
the court. He's going. Touching their main ramp. He's still down there. He's
Court
going
weak.
up
Court
there.
weak. So
It's gonna
two.
be top middle then.
Mike can't pull it out. Mike can't pull it out.
Benches. Sean. Flames. Like it.
Two on their flag. Going needles. They're going needles. They're closed.
None of them going DMR.
No,
Ryan
no,
Noob's on
no,
their
no.
street. Ryan Noob is on their street.
I'm on the DMR.
I'm
Sean
on
behind you. Sean behind you.
on me.
I got one of the
Chasing
street.
The Stolos on their benches right now.
Follow me, hard close. Got nades. Guys, no one there. No one there. Blow you. Blow you.
I'm here, Tyler. Back up.
Back up. Got help. Ola's there. Weak. Weak, Valley. Nice. Three dead. Three dead. Flame.
Last guy's
Two
at the
dead. Two
benches.
dead.
Last guy's at the benches.
Still alive. Get your shields back.
He's
I'm
weak.
alive,
He
I'm
dropped.
alive.
He's weak.
I'm on
My
their
sticky's
top
down there
shit.
also. He's high manipulator. One shot, Sean.
Still down there,
Dead.
Mike. Nice.
Sticky's down
Sticky
there.
there.
Watch
I got
DMR.
Well, Maven, 8 minutes of gameplay has been done, and we are just seeing as blue team is up 1-0. What's going on, man?
I mean, they've just been getting outslayed from what I've seen. I don't know why their teamwork isn't really coming together for red team, but it might have been the gigantic mix of personalities that you have on that roster. But it's still only a 1-0 game. There's plenty of time left. I think we have 7 minutes left here, so we'll see if they can kind of lead a charge here.
Yeah, and the big thing about Skyline here, as we talked about, like sometimes we see is it goes the full distance, and then it is very common too that we see games end 2-0, 2-1, just because it's all about how you push, and it's all about the team shot, it's all about their streaks, and as we're seeing now, like this is a perfect pull for the
This
members of the
looks
red
like a
team.
good- yeah,
They
good pull
pointed
out
out
of
red, they know they're going to be spawning benches, Ryden's got the flag already at his needle, we're on board with Dursky, he's going to be pushing in from the DMR, he should be getting a grab here, but instead he's going to go for the nade, and now he gets the grab that's going to delay them.
He should have pulled that right away, though.
Yeah. But regardless, they are delayed, and now Ryan Noob is going to be waiting for his teammate to get the return, and now we are all tied up 1-1. Remember, if we don't go to 5, whoever's in the lead at the 15-minute mark will take the game. And if it's tied at the 15-minute mark, there's the golden flag.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, this is just a best of 3. They're not doing 5-game series, so if you are just tuning in, Red Team did get dominated kind of the first game on Haven TS. So if your blue team here pulls it out, I mean that's going to be the end of the series.
Well, Dursky using his death screen very, very wisely there. APG is going to be able to grab a pull here for East Team 1. We have Sudeth one top middle with the sticky detonator. Unfortunately, is not able to get a kill. Down he goes. Dursky coming off the respawn. He's going to be spawning DMR. He is now going to be pushing into the Neither side, trying to help his teammate out. Spots the guy on Neither. Now he's just going to rewind and reset because his teammates are dropping like flies.
Yeah, and that's
gotta win.
That's a big thing. You don't want to be caught. If you see a bunch of red X's popping up on your screen, this is not a map in which you can really push alone.
No.
I mean, there are times you can kind of go low, maybe get behind a little bit, and kind of wait on that pull. But for the most part, get back to your base, get back to the midway point, and just wait for your team to spawn and push.
Ryan winning a big individual battle there first, Dursky. And what's funny is maybe, we were talking about it, we said, Ryan versus APG, and right now APG's kind of getting the best of them.
Yeah. And, to our viewers, just make sure, tweet the stream, tell your friends, because I know, stream numbers aren't always as big on Friday because typically it is just a free-for-all, and some people don't get quite as excited about it. But I know All-Star matches are typically more fun for people. So let your friends know that we are doing this today, and we should be streaming, pretty much all afternoon into the night. So. And
we will be coaching as well.
Yeah,
so
there should be.
If you guys want to hear what real trash talk sounds like, wait till you hear Maven and I go against each other.
Oh, come on, we have to behave professionally as I spear you through a wall.
There's zero chance.
You know how Brad's off, they have that whole setup off to the left of the main stage? I'm going to spear you through it.
I don't even think you can run.
It should be a fun time, though.
APG has the fly guy in front of him. He has to be careful because he doesn't want to get punched in the mouth. Oh, he's able to take out one. There's still 2 more guys at the DMR. That's going to be Sud2 running this flag. Red team's looking.
And Dursky in position here. This same position. Dursky's waiting in the base, had the option to pull, and he's going to go for the flag kill as well.
Look at this, Pistola going to be running back into his base. He has a sticky deck, gets an easy kill there. Now here comes the return. He's going to be taken down. Sud2 taking fire from the DMR. He's going to be able to live. Down goes Flamethrower. This is going to be a 2-on-3 situation as 3 members of the blue team are going to be pushing into the base. This is not looking good for the red team. Down goes APG. Pistola off the respawn. He should be able to get a touch here. He's taking fire, Maeve.
That was almost a disgusting double kill there. But I think they are going to, in fact, get the return. Yep. And that is so frustrating. Whether it's this map, not as much a drift, but this and dispatch, like so many times you get it within 10 feet of your flag.
Yeah.
And something like that happens.
It's just such bad luck.
Yeah.
It's like getting put in Hufflepuff. It's just out of your control. Because they get that spawn bottom needle, and it's just so fast to sprint up there, So.
It just seems that you're killing waves and waves and waves, and they keep coming. Because with sprint on this map, it is not very large. It's one of the smallest maps, if not, basically the smallest in a straight line that we have.
And it's funny because we always normally see like that one flanking route that goes bottom middle. Like I know you love going bottom middle to the DMR. Like that is your route.
Well, it's the easiest way if you go bottom middle to get flag pools. Really, I mean, if you don't have a team with you to kind of make a cooperative push, it's the easiest way to do it.
And we haven't really seen much of that. In fact, we've just really seen the overloads. And overloading one side of the map, which normally you're going to see them overload the needle side, and then they're going to run it out DMR side. And the reason they do that is because when you kill them all DMR side, then they spawn needle side. And it's just you can control the spawns that way. But when you overload, it's normally more like with your team. They're keeping that together. So they're keeping basically the fundamental rules of Halo 4, even going into the All-Star game, which is cool to see.
Yeah. I just, oh man, like I love our new station. I love where we are, but I wish we were a little bit closer to the main stage so we could kind of hear the conversation going on. But there's only 2 minutes left, and we still do. I know this is an All-Star game, but it's still going to be our standard regulation rules that you guys are accustomed to. If it does hit that 15-minute mark, it will go into sort of golden flag rule. First one to cap is gonna win.
We have 2 minutes left here. Pistola's going to try to get a flag touch. He does get it. That's going to give his team an extra 15 seconds with that touch. Sud2 coming off the respawn, trying to desperation it, and that is not going to do it.
I think, is that a 4 dead situation?
APG now going to be grabbing the flag for the blue team. Pistola has the street spawn. Wait for it. Wait. Lines it up. Oh, APG figuring it out. He's just going to have his help. Pistola trying to get a shot in. He's able to take down APG. Pistola now pushing on the flag. That's a double.
And that is one thing there you have got to, especially that guy that was with the flag carrier. Your job is to push that street. Because if there's someone sitting window there, it's so easy as need the flag. The flag guy's not going to get anywhere. And he might have been under attack from somebody else. You have to push that street there.
Yep. Pistola now using the angles here, and this is what we always see him do. He goes from top middle, he goes to street, and he drops the bottom in there colors, and then he lifts back up the top middle, or goes to DMR.
Well, yeah,
he's everywhere.
You saw it a bit in the 1v1. Pistola can move around.
He's got that going down for. He's got that going for him.
Yeah.
So the flag has been grabbed here. Pistola. Oh no! He got it in his hands. It's the worst.
That is awful. The number of times someone gets killed like right in front of you, and you're trying to protect them. Next thing you know, the flag hits you in the face.
Oh, it's just the worst. Pistola coming off the respawn here. All 4 members alive here for the blue team. As Spartan's just coming off the respawn. Down goes APG. This is going to be a 3-on-4 situation here. And Pistola staying at his base. Meanwhile, Flamesword was able to get a route, and now he is completely behind Team 1, aka Blue Team. And so it's going to be like a sandwich action right here. He's going to come behind him. He's going to kind of bait his teammates, but he has to be quick because Rhino is grabbing the flag for his team.
And I believe regulation has just ended. We got 5 seconds left here. And then we will go into sudden death. And this actually might be a big pull here if he gets that cleanup.
That's going to be 2 dead here for the blue team. Meanwhile, all 4 members alive for East Team 2. Jersey top middle, he's getting taken down. APG coming off the respawn here. The flag is still alive as Ryan's just going to be able to cap it, and that's going to be a tight series there, maybe.
Wow. And we didn't make it too far into sudden death, did we?
No.
Couple seconds. But that's as discombobulated as they looked in that Slayer, it's sort of weird then to see them win a capture the flag game,
especially one like Skyline.
Yeah,
because the other big thing that we have, just to touch back to rewind the hands of time here. Haven Team Slayer is such like an obedient game type.
Well, basically, Ola went into carry mode.
Testicle Tuesday.
He kind of dominated a little bit.
Well, look at the APG right there with him with 32 and 26, but.
Yeah, and I've had games. Ola's basically the reason I'm a level 50 in throwdown, and he every time I play this map with him, he was like 35 plus in kills every time. So he's certainly got that game type figured out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Abandoned Team Slayer, one of Pistola's favorites. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the All-Star matchup number 1. East Team 1 facing off against East Team 2. Gandhi alongside Maven. Maven, we were going into Team Slayer Abandoned. We were talking about it, and Commissioner was like, "Who do you want to start with?" And we were like,
We'll start with the free-for-all champ, and that guy that just put up the plus 12, 35 carry game. So, and he likes Abandon, and
he does.
Yeah, this is going to be Abandon more than others. I don't want to say more than any other, but it's just it's not symmetrical. It's not as arena based as a lot of the other maps. So this map a lot of times requires more communication and teamwork than any others because there are so many corners, so many different ways you can get away. Cleaning up one shots is definitely the name of the game when it comes to Abandoned TS. So I hope this doesn't go much like Haven. We want a close third game here. I don't need another 50-30. I don't want Ola to walk up and hit me or something. So.
The one thing that was cool about what you just said was the fact that small talk is so important on this game. It's like Station 9 extraction is very, very big on small talk. But so is this game because the spawns, as everyone knows, there's a lot of times where you're spawning beach or you're spawning gold as your team's rank 3. Like you always have to be on top of small talk. You have to say, "Hey guys, I'm coming up main rank," or "I'm doing this," or "I'm doing that." It's always about the small talk. So random 8, which is basically what this is, gets a little tough. But so,
Blue team was able to get, I think it was Spartan? Yeah, Spartan was able to get the overshield. He did get one melee into him, so that overshield is likely not going to last him much longer. But yeah, overshield control and obviously snipe control at top gold are going to be the two things to pay attention to most here.
Yep, so ladies and gentlemen, Team Slayer on Abandoned, first to 50 kills, 15-minute time limit, overshields in the middle, there's a scatter shot on the beach, there's a railgun spawning purple, delayed, it comes up eventually.
Yeah.
I had to do that to Ghost because he hates when I say that.
Yeah, eventually it'll be there.
Eventually it comes up, don't worry, I swear. And then the sniper really, which is the story of the map for me, spawns top gold.
Yeah, it looks
really,
like
the sniper really dictates the movement.
Well, we're going to see something a little rare here. I believe Pistola has a sniper rifle.
Really?
If you're not aware, on Team Ambush, he doesn't usually get too many rifles because those are more designated for snipe down and formal. But I think he just was able to pick one up. Yes, he does have it in purple. We'll see what he can do with it.
Pistola trying to gain his shields here. It's very, very important to stay alive here in really this. And he plays 5 cents, so normally he has a little hard time with hitting shots, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be running around ring 2 looking for it. He's hearing calls from all over the place. Balls, the sniper, he's looking for it. He just wants to point his wand and shoot at someone.
His
He is a wizard.
You already have the Hufflepuff reference, so
I'm all over
might
the
as
place.
well stick with it.
Well, he's a wizard, you know?
Oliver's wand shop.
That's the only time we're going to see him with a sniper this whole
Yeah,
game.
and I don't even know if he shot it once.
Yep. So coming off the respawn here, this is the beach spawn, and Sun 2 is going to be cleaned up. Gold Court, we have ring 3 is going to be positioned where Rhino is, and then Flames are going to be taken out. They're just kind of dropping like flies there, but somehow they still have a lead.
Yeah.
The blue team's doing so good at keeping the pressure on. As down goes Ola, down goes Rhino. This is all over the place. The Sun 2 mindlessly charges up the main ramp. This is chaotic.
And well, you got to think back to that first Haven game. I mean, it was. Oh, did he?
He got it.
But he got stuck.
I thought he got burned.
Oh, and that is one thing I hope down the road may change. That sticky that. Yeah, like you stick somebody with OS and it takes like a quarter of the OS it seems. But yeah, I mean, we got to remember back to Haven Slayer. It was very close. I mean, kind of a similar score to this, and then it just blue team erupted.
Spartan the Dog's going to be taken out after showing off a little cool, trippy jump. He's got his teammate Dursky. He's making his way up to the Purple Ridge, and now we have APG coming up main ramp. Sud 1's going to be running up there with APG, and he does have a sniper here, so he just pulled that out of his back pocket. I have no idea where it came from. Sud 1's sitting on the main tree here. This is the overshield tree. Not sure what he's really trying to go for, but Flamethrower does have a sniper, so it's a sniper on sniper battle. Maven, when you're in this scenario, what do you do?
Yeah, it's I almost hate having a sniper on this map sometimes. It's obviously always fun to have the sniper, but it's just unless you have a team that's really nothing I hate more than I'm sniping top gold. All of a sudden I'm getting killed from purple side because no one's watching it or someone just doesn't call it out. It can be very, very frustrating unless you have good lines of communication, and that's one thing that people will probably struggle with a little bit here in these random 4s. But yeah, I mean, it's still, what do we have here? 23-22, which I think is exactly pretty much what the score was in the Haven Team Slayer.
Well, 24 to make that 25-22 here as East Team 1 is looking to make this comeback and kind of establish a good lead. We are going to go to an Astro listen-in to see what's going right.
On the pistol, 2 and a half.
Oh,
3 of them ring 2. 3 of them ring 2.
Yeah, they're gonna rush.
I'm not challenging.
Get away. Get away.
Ryan, weak ring 3.
Boxes Ola.
Main ramp, one shot, Ryan.
Damn, Ola's got shots at him.
I can't see Sean on.
Stop right now.
Behind me, blue.
Behind me in purple, guys.
One shot main ramp, Flame. One shot main ramp. I'm being pushed by 3. Sud 2's one shot on Carbine. One shot on Carbine. There's 3 there. There's 3 there on Carbine.
Yeah.
Main. Ola.
Main, one shot Ola.
Ola's one shot for ring 1. Ola's one shot for ring 1.
I'm running away. I got nades.
Flames are weak back, purple corner. Absolute. Flames are
To your right, Sean, to your right.
I got Ola.
Stay alive. Ring 3. I'm
being pushed by ring 2.5. Ring 2.5, guys.
I don't see 2.5.
Ring 2.5 weak. Ring 2.5 weak grind.
He's one shot still.
Back purple.
He ran.
I don't see him. Where'd he
Still
go?
in
Ring 3, 2.
Still one shot. He's on the pistol.
Sean needs help. They're all looking at Sean.
I'm looking at ring 3. I have snipe, guys.
Main ramp weak. Sud 2. Sud 2's got shots.
On me at beats. Brian Nibs on me at
Ring
beats.
2.5 right next to you.
Back beats from scatter. Back blue beats from
Ola's
scatter.
one shot blue. Ola's one shot blue box.
He's one shot ring 2.
All right, let's not. I'm not gonna.
Hold gold side. Hold gold side.
Mike got one ring. One shot ring 2. One shot ring 2.
One shot behind you. One shot behind you.
He's one shot still. One shot still. Going
He's
purple.
going purple.
Purple 2.5
Ring
ramp.
3. Ring 3.
Two
I'm here at
purple.
purple. No, I'm here at purple.
Ring 3, Ryan it, and ring 2 half. I got ring 2.
Absolutely. Ryan, dude.
Ring 3, guys.
I'm looking purple.
Ring 3, one shot.
Ola's one.
I got Ryan.
Ola's absolutely ring 3.
Nice.
I pull sync, hit him.
I'm on blue, guys.
Ring 3 flame also.
I'm flanking.
Still up there, I think.
Yeah, flame.
I'm looking
He was
purple.
on main.
I'm on
And Magic. Ring 3 still. Ring 3 still.
Purple
He's on
main.
blue side, ring 3. Blue
Nice,
side,
Mike.
Got
Blue side,
one.
ring 3.
Purple main.
He went behind him. He went behind him.
I'm on
Stay
ring
alive.
3.
Stay alive, Spawn.
I'm alive.
Ring 3.
Yeah,
I got another guy.
Nice play,
I'm
Spawn.
dead, dude. I'm
Stay alive,
dead.
guys.
Stay alive, guys.
Blue maybe, fresh.
Keep it up, guys.
Sean,
Keep
I'm
it up.
with
I'm about to go
Flame
3
was
strong.
ring
I'm gonna
three,
drop.
guys.
I'm
Flame was ring
gonna
three.
go watch purple.
Don't challenge. Don't challenge.
I still have snipe, guys. I have a lot of ammo.
Alright, I'm gonna go back gold.
Mike, let's watch purple. Let's make sure they don't flank. I'm
OS is
behind
at
you.
46.
I'm behind you.
Blue ring 3. Blue ring 3.
I'm gonna go purple and type. Watch.
Okay.
Watch
OS
ring
at
3.
46.
Ring 3, Ola's got shot.
Behind me, ring 2.
Mike.
Behind me, ring 2.
Fuck, he's got scattered.
dead.
Nice job. Rails up.
OS
Rails
at
up.
46.
Bradley right here.
Purple.
He dropped. He's purple court.
On OS, one shot.
One shot OS. Ryan Noob's weak.
Flame was shot purple. Oh my
Did it.
fucking god.
They got OS. They got OS.
Got it. OS scatter, actually.
Guys,
OS
come
scatter.
back, come back. I
Ring
have
3 with
ring
OS
three.
scatter.
Coming up, ring
Don't
three.
get in close range. Go.
Nice, Mike.
Fucking wrecked!
Let's go. Keep it up, Mike.
Let's
Keep it up.
go!
Watch behind you, Mike. Watch main
Yo,
road.
somebody come
Purple.
me.
Purple pushing. Purple cave. Purple cave right now.
Watch out, flame. Watch out. Two of them. Two of the
Flame,
same.
watch out.
There's another one. Purple cave. There's another one in purple cave. There's two. One shot. Purple cave. There's another one. There's another one, Mike.
One shot.
Nice, Mike.
Really
One shot on me.
Get him, Sean. Nice job.
Let's go.
Really, I blew it.
Ring one.
Stay alive,
Pistol.
Sean. Stay alive.
Ring
No,
one.
this. Wow.
42-31, Maven. Once again, East Team 1 starting to pull away. We saw Ola get back and we're seeing APG
The big
going
thing,
to
yeah, I
town.
say the big thing I saw was APG with that sniper. He had a couple 6 snipes during 3, then he had the no scope on, I think it was Flame Sword, and then we heard, was it Sud 1 was screaming at Ola.
Yeah.
Back to back. It's not usual Ola getting back to back with Overshield, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not. 4 kills away here as East Team 1's looking to close this one out. And basically, East Team 2 needs a miracle to win this one out, Maven. That's basically all she wrote, as APG is going to get a double kill. That is going to make it 48-34 and 49-34. They're 1 kill away.
Last kill here, you see Sud 1's nice assault rifle.
Big saucer, man. Well, APG trying to pad his stats, and that's going to be the last kill going in favor of Dursky. East Team 1 is going to advance in the bracket. Bye-bye, Pistola.
Yeah, and that's, I think it mostly came down, they won the 2 Slayers because they kind of have 3 primary Slayers on their team. Like APG, Spartan, and Sud 1 are all the Slayers for their team. Dursky's more of your initiator / support guy. But if you look across the board for, like you said earlier, Red Team, that's their entire team.